It's time. She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Elton John has stepped up and said that his Elton John AIDS Foundation launched a $1 million COVID-19 emergency fund, and that is to protect individuals with HIV. All right, so he also, as you know, has done a coronavirus relief concert that he did, the Fox Presents the iHeart Living Room concert for America earlier in last week. So now he's doing this as well. Also, Tyler Perry gave $21,000 in tips, and that was to help struggling Atlanta restaurant workers at Houston's. He went to Houston's and left a $500 tip for each of the 42 out-of-work servers. That's positive.
Damn.
That people are doing. Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Dropping the clues bombs for Tyler Perry and Elton John. And I like the fact that Elton John is multitasking, because I mean HIV/AIDS has been a problem out here for decades now. So you can fight both. You can fight HIV/AIDS and coronavirus. You can chew gum and walk at the same time.
You know what I do on Fridays? I start when I DJ on Fridays from 12 to 2. I get DJs to leave their Cash App, and I put some money in their Cash App. You know, a lot of people don't think about the DJs, but if you think about it, they have no clubs, things are shut down, and a lot of them, that's how they pay their rent. That's how they take care of their kids. They buy formula and milk. So we've been doing that each and every Friday, just throwing some money in DJs' Cash App, just random DJs, not that I know, just to help them out during this time.
Just don't overpay them. Give them the $75 to $150 they used to.
Yo, shut up.
All right, now let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets owners, Joseph Tsai and Clara. They have donated much-needed ventilators to New York City, and that was a positive thing. They actually got the first shipment in Newark on Thursday, and the total donated is 2.6 million masks, 170,000 goggles, and 2,000 ventilators. They said the ventilators came directly from the factories in China that cost about $7 million, and individual ventilators have been selling at $25,000 each or more as demand keeps on growing.
Dropping the clues bombs for them as well. Respect to them, man. Everybody doing their part. Do what you can.
Now, how much are the ventilators you said?
They've been going for $25,000 each because there's so much in need.
Is it going to get to a point when this is over that everybody's going to have a ventilator at their house just in case something pops back up when this is over?
I don't know if there's enough of those, or if the people can afford them.
And I don't know if that's how ventilators work. I have no idea.
Right. And another thing that they've done is they're making sure that they're paying everybody at the Barclays just like they would be paid if they were working the events that were supposed to happen. So that's more out-of-pocket expenses. Now, Pink has detailed her roller coaster battle with coronavirus. She said she has never prayed more in her life. She also experienced this alongside her 3-year-old son, Jameson. And she also talked about being sick, caring for Jameson and 8-year-old daughter Willow throughout all of it. Here's what she had to say.
We have been really, really sick, and my 3-year-old, Jameson, had the worst of it. So there's 4 of us in this family, Carrie and Willow, myself and Jameson got sick.
She said last week she was on nebulizers for breathing therapy because she has asthma really bad. She's had it her whole life. So imagine how scary that must be that you're going through it and having to care for your kids who are going through it as well.
Yes.
All right.
And to her too. She's doing her part as well. $1 million is nothing to sneeze at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Playboi Carti is out on bail after being arrested for pills, for weed, for guns. They allegedly caught him riding around with marijuana, 12 bags of marijuana, 3 guns, Xanax, codeine, and oxycodone. And he was taken into custody with another man. But as of Friday, they said the charges listed for Playboi Carti was possession of less than an ounce of marijuana, improper passing of an emergency vehicle, and a revalidation decal not properly displayed. So that's all the charges that we see for him as of now that are listed, according to Gossip. And
people love Playboi Carti, by the way.
You said what?
People love Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti is the kind of artist that'll drop an album and he'll do numbers like Lil Uzi did, you know, with this project. That's how much these kids love Playboi Carti. I wonder if the label knows that.
All right. Also, Vybz Kartel, his murder conviction was upheld by Jamaican Appeals Court. You know, it was a big deal. Vybz Kartel had this murder conviction from back in 2014, and they thought that perhaps he would get out. It was his lawyer, I believe, went live as she was getting the phone call to find out what was going to happen. It turns out that they did uphold that conviction, so he will remain in jail. So I'm sure he's going to appeal that next. and we'll keep you updated on that. All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.